Are you a jiu-jitsu school owner that has just opened a school, or you've had your school for a little bit and you haven't broke over the 100 student mark? Maybe you're stuck at 150 and you're deciding, should I keep going or should I just hang up? Should I close up shop? Right? You probably have a second job and you have to work the evenings to teach all the classes and you're exhausted. And guess what? You're probably broke too because your second job is paying for your first one, right? I've been there too. My name is Hernando Thola. I'm a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. I've opened my first school back in 2012 and I've made a lot of mistakes. I currently own my school right now and we have a little over 300 students in a town of only 40,000. And in this video, we're going to talk about three cancers, three business models that are killing your business. And if you wait all the way to the end, I'm going to share what we charge our students so that you can be profitable, so you can save your business, and so you can change lives. Let's go. The first business model that is killing your business is the competition mindset, focusing on the competitor. And this might seem great, especially with all the exposure on social media, everyone winning medals, the kids doing well in ADCC. You might think that this is the best path, but the reality it's not. I'm going to speak for kids right now. The majority of the kids that sign up for your program, parents sign them up for character development, for discipline, for structure, and for exercise, not to place in the medals, to get the gold medals and travel the world and become the next Gordon Ryan. Now, there might be a small, tiny percentage of that, but your business is not designed around that 0.1%, especially if you don't have a big name. Focus on the majority of them. We have kids as little as 3 years old here training, and then they go all the way up. And some kids have a hard time just stepping on the mat every day. Now, let's start forcing them to compete. Let's start having them go hard during class. You're going to kick those kids out, and they're going to go on their own. On top of that, maybe they start liking to compete, and now the parents are going to start traveling just like they do for soccer and just like they do for hockey and all these other sports. You're going to have to travel. You're going to go to the tournaments, go to Pan Ams, Kids Pans, go to Worlds, IBJJF, ADCC. That all costs money. And I don't know about you guys, when we used to have kids competing and adults as well too, we paid the bill to go. I couldn't charge my clients to, hey, pay for my room, hey, pay for my plane ticket, hey, pay for me every hour that I'm there. I couldn't do that. And I don't know if you should or shouldn't. It doesn't matter, right? But the reality is it's unsustainable. I have 3 kids and a grandkid, and I am not anymore at 42 years old going to be traveling for anybody. The second business model that is slowly killing your business is your pricing structure. You're charging too cheap. I see this all the time. I constantly talk to other business owners that I'm mentoring. And if you want to jump in that group, we have a free school community group with other business owners. And we collaborate. And if you want to speak to me directly, you can jump on that group, click the link in the description. If you're serious about leveling up your business, especially this year, go ahead and click that link and get signed up for free and come talk to us. It's going to be your pricing. Your pricing's too cheap. I've done it before. So I owned a school back in 2012 in LA, and I was a brown belt, and I had a partner as well. But my mindset at the time was, let's teach world-class jiu-jitsu, and because I was training under Gracie Baja, and let's teach world-class jiu-jitsu at a discounted rate. And so what happened? We blew up. We did, right? So if you're teaching a phenomenal product at a low price, you are going to attract people hands down, for sure. The problem is you're going to have a hard time paying rent, so you need more students, which means you got to work harder, which means you got to have more classes. And don't take this the wrong way, but this is what I've seen from owning a school since 2012, and we're in 2016, is that the one that pays the least gives you the most headaches. So charge a premium. The premium is going to give you that buffer to be able to pay your rent, pay your staff, and also give back to people, scholarships, invest into people, into your instructors, invest in yourself. I invest in myself. I develop my leadership skills. I develop my jiu-jitsu. We also teach Muay Thai here. I also travel. I invested myself so that I can invest back into my students. So charging too cheap, especially right now, the economy is not the best. Our rents keep going up every year. And if you're still charging prices from prior than COVID, you're going to go out of business. Everything has gone up. Look at inflation. It's like 30, 40, 50% in some areas. And you're still charging $100 a month, $130 a month, right? You're going to get taxed on that. You got to pay for insurance. So unless you have a mega facility and your rent's really cheap and you can fit 1,000 members at $100 a month and you could afford to pay for that bill, go for it, right? There's nothing wrong with that model. You see it with UFC gyms all the time, and you see it with other places too, right? What we found is I'd rather have 100 students paying 200, 300 a month versus 500 students paying $100 a month. More staff I have to pay for, more insurance, more rent. We're going to have to pay for more square footage to fit all those members. So I'd rather have quality over quantity. So if you're going to charge too cheap, just know that there is a cost. What we do is we charge a premium. What we found, if you're in the middle, you're going to lose. For us, I want to leave an inheritance for my children's children. So we go premium so we can invest into our people and have an amazing facility, good mats, good bags, the best instructors, the cleanest facility, and the best location. So for us, we charge a premium. Number 3, you have no systems, you have no structure, you have no curriculum. Let me explain. If you're teaching all the classes, all the techniques, the way you run your class is in your head. The problem is when you are sick or you're kind of tired that day and you don't and you have an assistant instructor, a purple belt, or another black belt that's teaching class, and you let that instructor do whatever they want, this is going to cause problems in your academy, because now you guys are not speaking the same language. You guys are not on the same page. I've done this from personal experience because I trust that black belts have the best for the student, and a lot of them do, and then some of them don't. Sometimes they watch a Gordon Ryan video and they want to start learning, shin to shin, but it's your beginners class. You can't teach them that yet. They're not ready. They start to go too hard on your beginners classes. And guess what happens to your beginners? They start training hard. And guess what happens? Boop, rib pops, ankles, knees. They start heel hooking at white belt. Like, I'm guilty of this, and I've learned from personal experience that you need a structure, that you need a curriculum. So for us, I know exactly what our instructors are teaching that day, how they're going to teach it, why they're going to teach it, so that we're all on the same page. How many times have you taught a class and one of the students says, well, I've heard Coach so-and-so say they do it this way by grabbing a C-clamp versus a monkey grip? That's devaluing your program. That's devaluing your school. That's taking from your school. Everyone has to be in sync, and everyone has to teach it the same. So if you want to know more about how we do it here, go ahead and click the link below and join our free school community. And we go over all of this. We collaborate with other gym owners too. So if you're serious about really leveling up this year and are tired of been teaching for over 5 years and you're still at 100 members, we do have the solution. I've made every mistake in the book. Take it from me. I've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars in teaching jiu-jitsu for a living. You can learn from my mistakes. All you have to do is just jump on the link, click it, and I'll see you on the other side. One of the most common questions people ask me is, how much do we charge for jiu-jitsu per month? Every single time. I've also had competitors, and I know they were competitors, call the gym line and ask how much we charge. I have nothing to hide here, okay? Our classes start at $180 a month, and then they go up depending on the tier. If you want unlimited training, Muay Thai, and Jiu-Jitsu, you're looking around $280 a month, close to $300, okay? So how much should you charge? I would do research in your whole 10, 15-minute radius, and you can charge double. That's what I would do, right? Or if that's too much, I would charge at least $200 a month. Every martial artist, it doesn't matter if you're a purple belt. I'm a second degree black belt, right? And I feel justified to charge $280 a month, right? And I charge for privates too. You are worth it. How long does it take to get a black belt? Over 10 years on average, maybe more. It took me 12 years. I've paid my dues every single time. I would fly down and go see John Danaher, go see John Jock Machado. I would fly down to train with Henry and Hedon Gracie. That all costs money. So I invested in my continuing education to this day. So I am worth it. It is justifiable to charge extra. Okay. Again, if you're a blue belt listening to this, you can charge $200 a month. Have we checked the gas prices lately and the rents, right? And certifications and online training? This all costs money. So if you're still charging $100 a month in 2026, I'm surprised you're still in business. I'm sorry. But even if you're at 130, I really recommend to be at least $200 a month so we can still be in the game and change lives and have financial freedom. Another common thing is I've had from personal experience is toxic people in the environment, in your academy, and they can quietly be killing your academy without you knowing it. So in this video, we talk in depth about the 3 types of people that are killing your business. They are slowly killing your business. So click the link and this will save you thousands in the long run. Retain your students longer if you watch this video. Go ahead and click the video now.